atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Justin Reed with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun here. Lays out. What a catch. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Go.
Pass play now. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, Rattler. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Reading their turn on that sideline, you'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And they bring him down around the 34. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And they take him down after just a small gain on... Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 2nd and 13. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one will be touchdown right at the 35. Great field position for this ensuing drive. They're set up at the 35 now. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 2nd and 1. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Rattler to the air now. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. 3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Titans will have a first down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. Down to the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Keep your quarterback.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Rattler. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Blown back gets the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Okonkwo brings it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to get it with the option. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
To throw here on first down. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. First and 10 now from the 30. On the give, it's Miller. We're working a couple of yards past the line. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll come up first and 10. He's dropping back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That's incomplete left side.
Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one, but in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Amani Hooker with the tackle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And the Saints are going to have a first down. They'll run here from the gun. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Rattler back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
That one's cut along the left sideline. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
QB sneak coming. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to rip too.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one's complete right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man. Were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That'll do it. Second and 6 coming up here.
70 Lions. Here we go, set.
Handoff here for Miller. And he's got this down to the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He sends this one to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Paulson Adebo's got it! And he makes the Mets go! It's a touchdown on the pick 6! Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Okay, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them off guard, and all of a sudden now you're defending the lead.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Getting right back to it after that interception. He's on the move. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the 36. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Back to throw. Flush down out to his left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second down now, 7 to go. Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Again, it's Miller. Juke the defender. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets this forward to the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints leading by 5. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Running once more with Miller. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. To throw. He finds him beyond the marker. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Pass play on 1st and 10. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Now it's Miller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Miller with it. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
And I've got a feeling this party is going to go on for a good long time in New Orleans. The Saints have just won the Super Bowl. At the podium now in his final act of the season, Commissioner Goodell to award the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints, the champions of Super Bowl 61. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.